Hey everyone, your friendly neighborhood cat is back with another Sims 4 house building video. Today we are doing, I guess it's kind of a family home. Honestly, I did this one so long ago that I cannot remember what exactly I built. I know what the outside and the basic look and what the kitchen and living room looks like, but I can't remember if it was a family home or if it was more of like a bachelor pad. I'm now thinking that it's just like a 2-bedroom small little house. I did have an idea on Pinterest of what I wanted this to look like, so I tried so hard to get the roof to work, and I honestly thought, I was like, oh, this is going to be easy to do on The Sims, and it was so much harder, and sometimes it just works like that, where I'll do something and I'll think, oh, this is going to be easy, I could easily do this in The Sims, and then I go to translate it to The Sims, and it just looks crazy and horrible. Oh, false alarm. I for sure thought my dog was just about to puke on my bed. He hasn't been feeling well the past few days, so it was just kind of, yeah, he did the face and the look, but he didn't puke, so that's good. It's a win for us. Chalk that one up as a win. But yeah, anyways, aside from dog puke, so yeah, this build was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. And yeah, I thought it was gonna be easy, and it wasn't. It was actually really hard and frustrating and annoying, so that's what I had to deal with this build. But I did get it figured out in the end, and I think it looked pretty cute, or it looks pretty cute. Yeah, I think this one's already up on the gallery, but if it's not yet up on the gallery, I will make sure that I put it up there, so that you guys can download it and play it in your own house. I was kind of playing with colors and seeing if I could do, like, 2 separate colors, and I think I did end up going with it. Originally, I really liked that red, but it was just a little bit too much, so kind of scrapped that idea. I really wanted the basement, too, to look like kind of a renovated garage. My auntie and uncle, that's actually what they did with their garage, is they renovated it so that it looks like just a living room basically, but they just put like a easy wall in so that they could take it out later and reinstall a garage door back in if they wanted to, but they kept like the outside garage door, if that makes any sense. So I just thought that it would be kind of cool to do that in this house, and just kind of edit it to just look like a kind of built-in garage, so. And then I was also, another thing, on a side note, kind of, I was gonna turn this into, like, a giant house, because I was like, ooh, I really love how this house is turning out. So I decided that I filmed it and everything, that I would extend this house and make it, like, bigger and put it on a bigger lot. So at one point, like, the lot sizes or something changes, but then I decided that I didn't actually like how that was turning out, and I just wanted to go with a basic build, and I scratched that and went back to the drawing board and edited it. Wow, that was hard. So that it seemed like it was still, like, one cohesive video instead of, like, a bunch of choppy videos. But yeah, I was, like, okay with how it turned out. I just didn't really like it, to be honest. I think in some parts of the video you can see it in the background. There was gonna be, like, a big pool house, because I thought it would be fun to have a pool in this, on this lot, or with this house. Of course, like I was saying, I did have to move this to a bigger lot. But yeah, I like how it turned out. Sometimes I feel like I just need everything in one house. Like, I just want a pool, a gym, like, all the amenities in one place, when that doesn't necessarily work out. So I just need to get that idea out of my head. I've been really thinking about what my dream home would look like and how I'd build that, which has actually been really difficult for me because I'm really indecisive and I'm not really good at using my imagination. Like, I can't think of things on the fly, so when I think about what I want my dream house to be like, I can't, like, articulate my thoughts. I can only think, like, oh, I want it to have a pool, I want it to have, like, a room for my office, I want it to have, like, a little like a reading room. I don't know, I know what I want in a house, but I just can't build it, so That's where I struggle with in The Sims. Um, and I get really bored with families when I play The Sims too, so I'd say those are like my biggest struggles when playing The Sims. Um, but yeah, I really enjoy how the living room and the kitchen turned out in this one. I think it's really fun. The colors are really fun. You got a lot of blues, some browns, all sorts of different stuff going on. Um, and I like all the kind of like Pinteresty furniture. I don't know, I feel like that furniture showed up on Pinterest a lot, like those chairs and the bar stools as well. They just kind of show up on Pinterest all the time. So yeah, and I love the living room. This is like literally my dream living room and kitchen. Even though it's a little bit small, I really don't mind because I just love it. I just think it's so much fun, and I love the colors. And I love all the furniture that I picked out too. So yeah, definitely my dream living room there. And yeah, so just putting in some more carpeting and such in here, and overall like just kind of adding a little bit of the finishing touches to this area. I think I get like a shoe rack too, and put it up there, or maybe I don't know. I love that flooring. I couldn't end up using it because I just really didn't think it went like with what I was doing, but I really love that floor tile. I really want to use that in a build coming up. I don't know when I'll get the chance to use it, but and I also like those little side tables from the bowling pack. I think actually a lot of the furniture that I used in this build is from the bowling pack. So that was a really good expansion pack if you like kind of Pinteresty furniture. I know I'm a big fan. So definitely it was something that I decided to pick. I don't know if I had a chance to update you guys in my last video. I can't remember if I recorded it before then or not, but just a little update on my life. As you may have heard, my dog almost threw up on the bed, but I actually did adopt a dog, which is really exciting. He was just my foster dog, and then it ended up going really well. So we decided that we would keep him and make him a member of our family. So that's really exciting for me. I finally have a dog. I'll be updating my vlog channel on it. He did appear in one of my videos already. But yeah, I do have a dog now, which is really exciting. His name is Baxter, and he only has 3 legs. So yeah, if you guys have any like questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And maybe I'll do like a little Q&A video with him. He's pretty cool. He gets into some trouble, but he makes it out. He makes it out okay. But yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm excited that the Sims 4 Pets is finally coming out too, so I can make my little Sims family in that, and I'm really happy. Can't wait to do that, of course. I just love how this build turned out. Like, honestly, I just want to move a family in here, but I don't know if it would actually be big enough for what I would need. Maybe I'll just, like, get basic furniture or something like that so that it would be cheap enough to, like, turn it into a starter home, and I can slowly, like, furnish it. Because it does have, like, I mean, if you got rid of that bathroom downstairs, you could actually add another bedroom too, and then it would have a lot of bedrooms, so potentially you could have quite a few Sims living in here, and, like, it's really not that small. I feel like it's just really broken up, but I did get a gym in here too, which is cool. So if you do have active Sims, this is definitely the house for them. I got a nice little office. Like, this is very close to, like, my dream home. My dream home right now. Like, for what we need it for, this is like what my dream home is at the moment. It has a nice little like sitting area so you can watch some TV, hang out with friends. Definitely love doing that. Playing video games is a huge part of what I do on the weekends, and my friends come over all the time to play video games too, so it's kind of not necessarily that it's important to us, but we do like to sit down and watch movies and hang out with friends and family. So I definitely would need one of those in a house if I got one. I really like these little like bubble blower machines. I think it's a bubble blower. I just think they're so much fun. I think that actually came with the City Living expansion pack too, so pretty sweet. Another one of my favorite expansion packs that they've came out with so far. And I love that carpet. That carpet, feel like I've used it so many times ever since it came out, but I just love it. It's so perfect. And again, using some more of the bowling furniture. That's such a random expansion pack when you think about The Sims. Like, who came up with, let's do a bowling expansion pack? Like, who thought of that, and like where did that come from? Maybe there was once like a bowling alley in the game, but I can't actually remember if it's ever been a thing. I never really had enough money to buy a lot of expansion packs when I was younger. So unfortunately, I didn't get to like use them all the time. So I'm not like super familiarized with what are old expansion packs and new ones. Like, I would do anything to get Sims Pets, so I always like found a way to make some money or scrounge up some money to get that expansion pack. So I know about that, but the other expansion packs I'm not super like familiar with. I know I got a gift from my boyfriend actually one time, and he got me The Sims Island Paradise. So I'm aware of that one, and obviously like a couple other ones, but I don't know if they've ever done a bowling expansion pack or why that was important to them. So if you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below what why they did that or anything as in like that regard. So I love the way that this bedroom is set up, and I think I did actually, yeah, the last build that I put up on my channel, the mansion is very similar to this one. Like, the bathroom is open to the bedroom, and that is literally my dream. So I literally do not even have to, well, like, yeah, I don't really have to leave my room, basically. I can just like shower and go right to bed. Or like have a bath and go right to bed. I love bathing. So, I mean, for those of you that don't already know, I do work at Lush in my spare time. Although it's not really my spare time because I spend a lot of time there actually. So I do really enjoy bathing. And I have a lot of bath bombs too, so I'm constantly having baths. I'm actually really excited because I'm planning a trip to Edmonton, and I'll finally have like one of those giant jetted tubs to use like bubble bars and bath bombs in. I'm so excited for that. Like, you guys have no idea. And that will be really fun. Maybe I'll do like a funny little vlog for that so that you guys can see it on my other channel. And maybe I'll do like a little build centered around that. But of course, I never make promises because I am way too busy for that. Although I'm like not really busy, I just am really like indecisive and unmotivated, I think are better words to use use for what I am. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of garages lately too, like building like little fake garages. I don't think they'll ever come out with cars in The Sims 4. I actually saw it, like, it's obviously not real at all, but a Sims 5, like, little, like, what to expect in The Sims 5. And I was reading it, and I thought it was kind of interesting, that they'd bring back the open world concept. But for me, I'd really like the color wheel to come back. I think that would be a good addition. Or even, I don't really know. I don't really, like, I really liked Island Paradise, I guess. So if anything, I'd love to see Island Paradise come back. That would be, like, oh, aside from pets, that is the number one expansion pack that I want. Just because running resort was so much fun. I just had a ton of fun doing that. So I think this is around the time when I started, oh, my nose is really runny. I started building, it out. Like, I think that's what I was doing because I loved how the build was turning out so much that I just really wanted to add on to it. So I did start like moving things out and just kind of editing it a bit. But I think I might go back and do a build similar to this and just make it kind of like my dream home build, like an actual dream home. I think that would be fun. Although I feel like my dream home is more of a duplex. I know that is kind of weird, but I've always just liked the idea of my family having like a whole area to sleep in when they come and visit. Maybe not even like a duplex, maybe even just like have a little vacation home built on. I don't know, maybe like a tiny home. That might be a cool build, like do one of these with like a little tiny home attached to it. And I love the idea of gardens, but I don't like watering or working on them, so I'd kind of want like big overgrown gardens around my house just for looks wise and to make it look really pretty, which is kind of one of my favorite things to do in The Sims 4 is adding in these little rocks and creating the little gardens. I just think it's really fun and adds just a nice little element, and just always looks really cute too when you do it. So I think it adds quite a nice touch to the builds. And I wish we had more like shrubs and things lower to the ground, or even like smaller trees, like like the same tree become like coming in different sizes. So like an oak tree, for example, coming in 3 different sizes. So that way, if you have a smaller build or you want to add like different heights of the tree, it doesn't have to be a completely different tree. I just think that would make life so much easier. Let me know if you agree with that, because that would be really cool. I just think I'd really enjoy that. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I ended up doing like a nice little path here to make it look a little bit better and a little bit nicer, because before it just didn't really fit in. Like it just kind of looked really weird. Like looking back on it now, I really liked it, but I like what I ended up going with a lot more, or the look I ended up going with a lot more. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out and the decisions that I made. But I mean, you guys can always let me know what you think in the comment section down below. That is why the comment section is there. And yeah, I think I'm just adding in windows. It would be really nice to actually get a bedroom where that little workout room is. Like if you could fit a nice little bedroom down there, I think that would be really cute. It would be a nice little idea. So I think we're almost in the screenshots though, guys. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're not already and you'd like to be, definitely subscribe. And I will see you guys all later. Bye, guys.